Weaver, our team has reached the village perimeter.
Strike team, the Omega base is nearby. Maxis' contact will help us infiltrate. Ravenoff, are you there?
Finally, there is little time to waste. The dead have already ravaged the facility.
Ravenoff, you said Maxis was taken to the Omega facility.
Yes, the teleporter on the roof will take you there. At the base, find Peck. That fucking coward is holding Maxis somewhere. I would take you to him, but the ferocity of these beasts' attacks mean I can only observe from my monitors. I hope you show me a good fight.
To the grave with you. My...
It's about time you showed up. Wait, you're not Omega. Requiem? Can't say I'm surprised. But I know why you're here, but I'm not gonna just hand her over. You turn the power on, I'll consider that fair payment for one Agent Maxis. Heck, you better have Maxis ready for transport, or there will be consequences. Moving at a bit of a snail's pace today, aren't we? Chop chop, guys. I still have a lot of work to do. Just have her ready to walk out of here, Peck.
cut you all down the sides. Now rest in peace.
Ether reactor online at the military command. All ether reactors online. Facility operating at full power.
Good work. Restoring power fixed the weapon machine at my location. Come make use when you are able.
I'm just talking right now about it. Oh, I want to look at this. Had to do something else. Yeah.
Video link in the interactive card appearing now in the description on how to get that weapon for free, as well as power and pack-a-punch. Once you've done that, go back to the village to talk to Ravenov, and Dr. Peck will appear on your screen asking you to go see him. You'll find Dr. Peck in mission control here, and you'll want to go up and speak to him. Once his speech is over, head back to the village and talk to Ravenov, who will give you his ID. Activating power and pack-a-punch, and I also recommend you work on getting the Ray 84, either getting it for free or by getting it from the trials. And if you want, in this video I'm going to teach you how to complete the Firebase C Easter egg. Just like any zombies Easter egg, you can complete this in solo or co-op, and this guide will cover both. If you want to find some players to run this Easter egg with, then feel free to use the comments below. Jumping into things, the first step is going to be activating power and pack-a-punch, and I also recommend you work on getting the Ray 84, either getting it for free or by getting it from the trials. And if you want to know how to get it for free, I've got a video link in the interactive card appearing now in the description on how to get that weapon for free, as well as power and pack-a-punch. Once you've done that, go. Hi guys, Mr. Rothwaffles here. This is going to be your no-nonsense guide to do the Firebase Z Easter egg. Let's begin. When you spawn into your game, run over to Ravenov next to the Pack-a-Punch and have a chat with him by holding square. Then teleport to the main military base and begin the usual process for acting the power. If you need some extra tips for this, you don't know how to do it, there's a guide for it on my channel, which is linked in the description and in the corner of the screen right now. But the gist of it is that you go to each of the 3 Ethereum reactors that are indicated on your screen, activate, and then fill each one with souls, and when each one's completed, it will give local power to that area of the map. So you've got to do this 3 times because there are 3 reactors, and once all 3 are done, power will be restored to the facility. This also activates Pack-a-Punch. When you've finished that 3rd reactor, go through the teleporter back to Ravenov and run up to him and hold square to have a chat. Then you should...
You have fought their kind before, yes? They are vicious, unrelenting,
Dead meat.
They do not die easy. Still, cut anything into enough pieces, it will fall.
You should get a message from Peck telling you that you need to return to the military compound and he's got a job for you or something. You can find Peck in mission control behind these shutters or this glass window here. When you get there, you should have a hint to hold square to...
Yeah, I don't miss anything.
We did as you asked, Peck. So where the hell is she? Where is Maxis? Where's Maxis? Right now? I'd imagine fighting for her life against all sorts of awful monstrosities. You see, I used my portal and threw her into the dark ether, then shut it down and threw away the key. Good luck reopening it. But I do appreciate you turning the power on. Now I can transfer my research back to Omega. Thanks for that.
Fucking Suka. The Dark Ether is a death sentence. I have seen it break men who survived the Gulag. There are other ways to make Peck talk. Return to the village.
To talk to him. You then need to go back to Ravenoff in the spawn. I know, lots of running back and forth, maybe by stamina up to make this faster, and talk to him.
What's your big plan, Ravenoff?
When Omega first sent men into the Dark Ether, they came back crazy, telling stories we knew could not be true. To extract the truth, we created a special serum. This keycard will get you access to the materials needed to make those. This truth serum will make that bastard Peck tell you anything.
So, find the compounds, make a dose, then we give Peck a taste of his own medicine.
I'm personally not convinced of the effectiveness of truth serums, but there are always exceptions, especially when Ethereum is involved. His personality may not be my slice of cake, but I think he is sincere in his desire to help us.
I hope you're right, Strauss, because we're kind of...
Yeah, Mr. Room somewhere. Their side. Yeah, I'm getting lost. I used to know where the fuck where it was.
Him once more, and when he's finished that little conversation with you in the spawn, he will give you a key card which you can pick up from right in front of him. With that key card, you can now open 3 lockers around the map. The first locker is actually right here, just across from where Ravenov is on the right-hand side of this building, and if you hold square to use the locker key on it, it will open up and there is a serum inside that you can then pick up. We're going to do that with this locker and then go on to the next 2 lockers. The second locker is inside the Colonel's office, so come up here and it's on the left-hand side. You just once again hold square, use your key card, and then grab the serum that is inside. And the third and final locker is just here on the way to the kind of engineering area.
Alright, so. I'll just open the door fine. Yep, it's not this room. Even listen to it. Okay, Wendell. Acid right in front of it. Supposed to be. And I know where it is.
You must be careful.
Is it ready? Yes.
I was starting to think
Hey,
you
yeah,
weren't
yeah.
cut out for it. Come see me when you're ready. An aerosol delivery system. That should get Peck talking.
He was a brilliant scientist, that Peck. Renowned for his research in theoretical physics.
Renowned, revered, maybe even respected. But he threw all that away when he defected to the Russians. Watch out!
Keep an eye out for more of those... Well, never mind. They could look like anything.
About time we caught up, don't you think? Tick-tock, tick-tock.
You're still here? Why? I have no excuse for you. You've done what I asked, now scram. Get out. Don't grab the blood spray.
My truth serum? I suppose you think you're clever. Is it even a proper dose? Oh, it might be. Symptom check, warm tingles, goosebumps, feeling happiness, euphoria. Which means it's time for hallucination. Memories. My memories. I see. Is that? I believe it is. The meaning of life. To dance. Steady now, Martha. You must follow my lead. Ouch. Damn it all, Martha. Watch my toes. I only have the 10. You wore the necklace from your 40th. Bought it at Dahlia's, your favorite.
All right, Peck. You've had your fun. Now, how do we open the portal? Tell us the truth.
1, 2, 3. The truth. The truth is that you interrupted a lovely waltz with my Martha. But, the portal, you'll need the codes to restart the quantum mainframe. Dr. Sokolov and Brahms have them. But to locate Maxis, you'll need her dimensional tracker ID tag. Sabine has that. Oh, yeah. They're all dead. Or infected. Head to the data center. There may be something that can help you.
Part of the map, and once again we're going to open it with a keycard and then grab the serum that is inside. You now need to head to the field hospital, which is near the barracks, and use this vacuum cleaner to mix those 3 serums. It's going to spin around a little bit, and watch out because this is going to spawn in loads of hellhounds. So take all of the damned doggies down, and once they're all dead, you can go back to the infernal vacuum cleaner that you were using to mix the serums and grab it. This can now be brought up to this rectangular AC unit on top of the mission control building, and we're going to going to place the hellish hoover on it, and what that's going to do is inject truth serum into the air that Dr. Peck is breathing. So head down to Dr. Peck and hold square to interact with him. Then Peck is going to dance for you. Yep, that's not a joke. He's going to dance, but he's then going to tell you to head to the data center, which is the building with the big satellite dish on top, and you are going to want to come and run along this computer on the left-hand side just here, and you may need to wait a little bit because sometimes this doesn't activate straight away, but basically brush along it a bunch and it should trigger a quote from Peck, and you should be able to unlock this machine as well. When the machine unlocks, it will give you access to 4 yellow objects which you can grab. These replace your support grenades, so maybe a monkey bomb or something like that, and we're going to be using them to suck up mimics in a moment. Now before we go any further, I think this is a good time to jump in and say that you are going to need the Ray K for a future step in the Easter egg, and so as we're at a step now, the mimic step, which takes a little bit of time, it's a good opportunity to start working on the Ray K alongside what you're doing with the mimics. The good news is that you are able to use a Ray K from a legendary trial reward, the trials machine being just next to the portal by the helipad, or from the mystery box in order to do this. So you might get really lucky and get a Ray K from either of those sources really early in your game, and then you don't even need to worry about it. You can just hold on to the Ray K until we get to that future step. However, if you want to build it for yourself, you can guarantee yourself a free Ray K, and I have a full guide for that linked in the top right-hand corner of the screen right now and in the description. In my opinion, the best thing to do is to start doing trials fairly early in your game after you get a decent number of points stashed up, and to start building the Ray K, and that way you basically have both sides of things covered. If you get lucky and your first legendary reward is the Ray K, then you're golden. But if you get unlucky that first time and you still haven't got it out of the box, you may as well just finish off building it, because this Easter egg quest is going to take us into reasonably high rounds anyway, and so you should have time to, for example, get your mangler part and stuff like that. But like I said, full guide already on my channel, check that video out, guys. Snapping back to where we currently are in the Easter egg though, we're going to focus on the mimic step. That yellow outlined special grenade that we just picked up off the computer basically acts like a C4 crossed with a Pokeball. You throw it down onto the floor and then double tap square, and it will suck in a zombie if the zombie's near it and try and capture it. You'll only successfully capture stuff if the thing you're trying to suck in is on low health. It has to have like maybe 1/10 of its health remaining, so you're going to need to whittle down the health of whatever you're trying to capture. If the thing you're trying to capture breaks out, it will destroy your Pokeball and you need to go back to that original computer and pick up another one. We don't care about zombies though, we only care about mimics. There's actually a lot of misinformation about how this step works. What you need to do when you get onto the step is run around the map and look on the floor for an item like a chopper gunner, for example, that normally would indicate that a mimic is going to jump up and attack you. Now what should happen if you're in the right area is that you'll actually potentially come across multiple items on the floor, and one of those will jump up and be a mimic and attack you, but the others may stay there just next to it without being able to be picked up. They're just idle. That's basically the sign that you need that this mimic is one of the special mimics that we're going to be using for the Easter egg. Here's an example. In the village, in this room here, Peck's quarters, there are loads of items on the floor. These are all mimics waiting to be triggered, and one of them is going to spring up at me and attack me. You need to get that mimic down to low health, and then throw your Pokeball, double tap square to try and suck it inside, and then if it successfully confirms, you can bring that mimic back to the original computer. Hold square on the side of the machine so that you don't just pick up a new...
Ah, the memory transference station. Built to recover memories from dark ether miners transformed by Ethereum. All you need to do is find Sokolov, Brahms, and Sabine in their current forms, trap their essence, collect their memories. Easy peasy.
Like Peck said, easy enough. Reactivation codes, tracker ID, open the portal, bring Maxis home.
Let's hope our target will be easy to identify amongst the endless horde.
Oh, I didn't see. As long as good. And kill some.
I know that was too safe. Undead enemy down. Contact down. You're all weak. You will fight no more.
Oh. It's not at spawn. Probably Jug.
multiple targets in blast zone.
I'm in dead slot. Jug.
One by.
Oh my god, it's fucking killed again on real. It's not easy. If Ghost runs on, I'll say I know part of it now. The soul and everything's hard. Yeah, I got half it now, I know. But it's a pain in the ass though. Yeah. That's why it's 100 bullets this way.
Zombie threat deleted. Your numbers mean little. Shut out. I cannot rest until you are all gone.
Downloading memories.
Still not sure if I should report what I saw. Dr. Kuntle's secret meeting with Dr. Valentina. And whatever it was he gave to her. Peck would reward me if I discovered they are scheming against me. Might even get a promotion. Nothing. I'll spend the rest of my days.
That announcement was the last thing we heard before the base fell. Before the beast poured into our world and struck us down. Get over there, now. It is time. You must stand your ground. They will try to disable the reactor. You must not let them succeed. Fight. Kill. Survive.
Amanda ground support authorized for use upon request. Security alert. Dimensional
Request artillery inbound.
Standing by.
I knew there was Soviet strength within you. The Horde will return. Prepare yourself for the next breach.
Your numbers mean little. They hit me. Enemy appears KIA. Your final act was merely to fall.
Extraction is a no-go. Stand by for next window.
Zombie down.
captured. Collect for processing. 3 minutes to scanning for target. The target in range. Target captured. Collect for processing. 3 minutes to containment failure. Return to processing station immediately. Memories.
I asked Revanov today if I could test my truth serum on him. And for a moment he stared at me like he was going to kill me. Why? He hissed. Who have you been talking to? Needless to say, he declined my request. Trained killers always have memories they don't want to revisit.
2 minutes until
But it
containment
was
failure.
worth it just to see the perfect soldier lose his cool for once.
Let's keep looking.
Downloading memories.
Father thought my education was a waste of time. A woman will never rise to the ranks, he said. Now look at me. Helping create the weapons of tomorrow with a genius like Dr. Kirkland. Dr. Peck does not recognize his genius, but I do. The weapon we are prototyping will make bullets obsolete. I will allow her to do this one. Then, trust. This is more than trust.
Nothing useful in that one. Need to try again.
Scanning for target. Target in range.
It's probably the hardest thing. Click on him. Alright, all the parts now. Or that part. Yep. This ain't ass though. Yeah.